Stones fantastic at City this year. Maguire up and down, but he's a good player. Walker at City, decent season. Chilwell, very good season at Chelsea. Luke Shaw, Reece James, very good seasons. And then the ones then, Connor Cody, good season. Trippier, to be fair, Atletico Madrid, I haven't seen much of him this season, so I don't know. And then you've got Mings and you've got, Alexander Arnold. I don't know. Those would be the ones who are my eyebrows have come up for. Yeah, Alexander Arnold, world class, last season when you're playing alongside world class defenders, but when you're having to carry the can because you've got makeshift centre backs, and then you're playing in a game and you lose the ball more times than anybody else in the history of the Premier League in one game, and you don't have a good season at all, should you be picked on the season before? I don't know. What are your thoughts on, all of them lot?
Yeah, 26-man squad and they've picked 10 defenders. So you've got to imagine by that selection, Southgate's going to be looking mainly for 5 at the back, I'd say. I think the main eyebrow raisers that you've said, I probably agree with. Mings, I think they've probably put him in there because he's the one left-footed centre-back I can spot in all of those names. So, you want a left-sided player as the left-sided centre-back, don't you? I think you can fill in at left-back as well. So there's all, it's a tournament, they're a bugger for injuries, aren't they? But I think Trippier has played on the left for England before as well. So they've got a bit of depth in there, even though they've named 4 right-backs, which I did think was a bit odd. From what I've heard, Trippier's had a really good season for Madrid. Got Sam living over in Spain, so he follows La Liga a bit.
Yeah.
Simeone's sides are built on being defensively resolute. He's the starting right back for that Atletico side, and they've gone on and won the league, and he's been a really big part of it, apparently. So I think England are quite lucky in the sense that they have probably 2-3 push world-class fullbacks in that side. I'd say Kieran Trippier is probably world-class to a push. He scored a pretty decent free kick in the World Cup semi-final. He's won the league with Atletico. He did all right in the Premier League, but he was at Spurs, so give the chap a break. He's the other one, Kyle Walker. He's got a mistake in him. He does like to put 2 hands on your back and shove you over, but pace off the scale. But considering he's getting older, I think he might be getting slightly quicker as well, a bit like Vardy, which is strange. Really good going forward, marauding fullback. Good end product. He doesn't score that many goals, but he does seem to like to smash them in from 30 odd yards out, which is, it's always good to have in your team. But I think defensively, England is probably, I don't know if I'd say it's probably where they look weakest out of all the positions. If you look at the collection of players in them, Stones, brilliant, amazing for City this season, partnered really well with Diaz. Sure, I've already praised him earlier in the show today. I think he's been fantastic. He'd be my starting left back. I think you'll know more about this than me being a United fan. Are they a bit unsure on Harry Maguire's fitness? Is he coming back?
It's still a few weeks. He was on the bench, wasn't he? He was on the bench for the Europa final, so he must be fit. And you've got from then to the actual start, you're talking 3 weeks, and that's a long time. Stones, Maguire, Walker, and Shaw. For me, that would be the back 4. And then knocking on the door, you've got for me, Chilwell and Reece James. The others would just be backup. So you've got Arnold, Mings, Trippier, and Cody. They would be they're in the squad to be there. But that would be mine. What would yours be? Same or?
Yeah, I might swap Trippier in at right back. For an ex-Spurs player, I'm quite a big fan of him, I have to say.
Isn't Walker ex-Spurs as well? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he was ex-Spurs as well, yeah.
And Trippier, 3 of them.
Oh yeah, cool. That's good. Then I'd probably, if I'm looking for a back 5, I might slot Reece James in as the right-sided centre-back. Tyrone Mings has been good for Villa this season, but I think he does struggle sometimes when he's playing for England. But it is a step up international football, isn't it? But yeah, I think they've got a good solid defense. But if they lose one or two players, then they're bringing Cody in, bringing Alexander Arnold. Then can you even Chilwell? He's been a bit patchy all season. Can you rely on them to get a result against Croatia? Can you rely on them?
I think he's done well. I think Chilwell is the. He had a cracking start, and another one, got injured, and then came back, and I thought he played really well. He'd be there or thereabouts. He set up the goal in the final. When that was disallowed because he was a millimetre offside. His elbow hair was offside. So pretty much the same back four.